Hi, hello, how's it going? And apologies for the weird angle and the lighting situation. Also, I hope you can hear me because I've discovered that my mic connection, said mic connection, doesn't fit my tablet, which is what I'm recording on because I think it'll be better off saving footage, etc. So I hope you can hear me. Welcome to an afternoon of reading. Now, if you would have seen my TikToks, Instagram reels, or just posts on other social media platforms in general, you would have probably worked out that I've been pretty busy with a manuscript and constantly chopping and changing my current reads. So I want to make some dent into Elise Silver's Heartless. This is the second book in the Chestnut series. Oh, I don't think I've got that right. I'll have to look that up. But like I say, second book. I am loving it. Don't get me wrong. I am loving it. Oh, hello, better lighting. I am loving it. But because I've been chopping and changing my current reads, it's taken me a while. But I have to say, I'm over halfway, and I think this afternoon I can make a good headway. So if you don't know, we are following Willa, who is Summer's best friend. Now, for those of you for those of you who have not started or even heard of the series, if you haven't heard of it, where have you been? Basically, Summer is basically the heroine of the first book. I'm trying to remember what that is called. I think the first book in the series is called Flawless. It's been a while since I've read it. Anyway, so Willa has come to stay with Summer, and before all of this, she has a run-in with Cade. Now, Cade is known for keeping everything under lock and key and a very, very grumpy kind of man. He has been left by his, I'm going to say partner because I can't remember if it's his wife or not. He has been left by his partner with their son as well. And he's really worried that if he falls in love again, then that woman's going to probably walk out on him again, like his first partner did. So Willa basically becomes a nanny for Cade's son Luke, and they always say, oh, it's for the summer, it's only for the summer. But the thing is, Willa obviously starts falling for not only Cade, but for Luke as well. And the bit that I'm just finishing up is actually when Luke gets violently ill and Willa literally panics. She literally panics and calls Cade, and Cade is the calming one and says, don't worry, this happens, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and then you'll be fine. And now she's gotten sick from looking after Luke, and now Cade is being kind of like the nurse figure, and it's actually so cute. Elise Silver, if you want a good romance and perhaps with a little bit of spice, it's not going to be like full on smart, but a little bit of spice, I would go with this. And I love the country aesthetic too. So I'm going to make some headway, and hopefully I will check back with you very, very soon, but we'll see. And for those of you who are loving our cat Coco, she's staring at me from her bed on the other side. Hang on, I'll show you. Here is the wonderful Miss Coco. Hello, sweetie. Also, if you don't know, she just had her 16th birthday.
Awesome.
She's always a princess. We call this her princess bed, what she's currently in, and she's currently sitting on a hot water bottle. Also, we had beautiful weather yesterday. It is cloudy and it is freezing here in the UK. Okay, am I the only one who finds it incredibly irritating when clearly the hero and the heroine are head over heels, crazy in love with each other, and then suddenly the hero, the grump, is not necessarily always the hero, but the grump in the relationship just passes off the other half to somebody else who's clearly not going to make them happy, and it's clearly going to aggravate the grump.
Well, this is a delayed vlog clip, and I'm sorry for the weird angle and the weird misty lighting. It looks like I'm in a fog or a mist, but that is just the way it is. I'm trying to work it a little bit better. I think I've just made it worse. Oh dear. Right. One, I hope you can hear me. If you can't hear me, then this won't be included. But basically, I have finally finished Elise Silver's Heartless, the second book in the Chestnut Springs series. And, I preferred the first book better. And don't get me wrong, I love Willa. Love Willa, love Luke. Oh, please, I love him. And it's so good to see kind of like the really good family vibes, the situation between Luke and his birth mother, and trying to navigate that through a 5-6-year-old's brain. That I can't even begin to imagine that, but that is done very well. And if I sound weird, by the way, I do have retainers in. So anyway, that aside, I did really enjoy that part of the book, but then about 3 chapters are like spicy scenes.
What the?
And I don't mind the spicy scene. I wouldn't say I hate it, but 3 chapters of it, I'm sorry, you lost me there. And also Cade annoyed me quite a bit further into the book, but to be fair, he does learn from his trauma and his lessons and stuff, so I can give him that. So I've rated this about 3.5, 3 stars, something like that. It'll be on screen. So yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed, not gonna lie, just because I enjoyed the first book. The first book, if I remember correctly, I think I gave 4 stars. It hasn't put me off a series. I'm still gonna read. But yeah, that is like my final thoughts on Heartless, and I finally finished it. Thumbs up if you like this video. You know how it goes by now. Leave a comment below, especially if you have read Heartless or any other books in the series. I would love to know. And do you agree with me with the 3 chapters having this, like, oh my god, do you agree with me with 3 chapters of the spicy scenes?